Whether you are a homeowner here in Southwest Florida and are thinking about selling in the next few months to a year, or if you are a potential home buyer and thinking about buying a home here in Southwest Florida, it's important for you to know what's happening with the real estate market. This video is going to give you your monthly update for Southwest Florida. This channel has everything to do with living in Southwest Florida. If that's the information you're looking for, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified about all my future videos. Each month, I bring to you data from the local Southwest Florida MLS so that you have a better understanding of what is happening in your neighborhood, in your community, and in your counties. Today, I'm going to review for you the month-end results for July here in Southwest Florida. We're going to look at Collier County and Lee County's numbers today and compare them to a year ago and see how the market's doing and how it is trending. So let's get started. As we begin looking at this month's market update for Collier and Lee counties, we will begin with the total number of homes for sale in the month, or where we ended at the month, and there was 9,958 homes in July of 2024 in Lee County, opposed to a year ago there was only 7,000, just a little over 7,000 homes. Pretty big jump for Lee County year over year. Now Collier County, 4,986 homes end of July 24 compared to 3,374. Again, a pretty big jump when you look at the percentage or the ratio of numbers. In fact, technically, really, Collier County had a larger jump than Lee County. In the month of July, we saw 2,387 homes come on the market in Lee County compared to 2,200 in 2023. So about the same pace, 942 for Collier County and opposed to 909. So again, we're seeing, as we've seen in my other videos, like the Golden Gate Estates video, the market has been pretty steady as far as listings and pendings and closings throughout this period. Lee County for pending sales. Now again, pending sales are homes that have had an offer made and buyer and seller have agreed, and they are now starting the process of working toward closing. That could be the inspection process, financing, or cash deal could be rolling straight to closing. Anything in those parameters is considered a pending sale. You'll see 1,526 in Lee County, basically the same number from 2023. Collier County, a little bit less than year over year, 600 in July opposed to 681. Total sales, these are homes that have now completed the pending process and are officially closed. The new homeowner is moving on in. Lee County, basically same year over year, 1,532 homes in July. Look at that. Collier County, identical, 675 homes sold in the month of July. Now let's look at the trends. I think this is an interesting thing as we look at these. This is all total sales for the counties. You can see the dips and valleys, and actually if you look at it, January 24, which is season, was on the rather slow side. So you'll hear a lot of people saying that this has been a slow year, but really year over year it's been pretty modeled, except for when you look at what would have considered season. Definitely was a slower beginning of the year. It picked up through the year and now it's kind of going back into the summer numbers. But again, if you look year over year, about the same curve. Median sales. Now here's something that I need to disclose or explain, is that of course median is the middlemost number, and when you look at them, these numbers, you see, well, wow, that's a pretty big difference between Lee County and Collier County. Well, the one thing that is important is that these numbers include condos, townhomes, villas, single-family homes. So there is a pretty wide range of pricing in these numbers. And also, when you think about it, when single-family homes, Cape Coral and Lehigh Acres, where you can buy a home for in the low 300s, a single-family home in the low 300s, you know, that does obviously impact the median number and average number, as we're going to see, and really does give a very different picture when you're looking at the counties. So Collier County for July was at 600,000 median, opposed to Lee County at 378, or basically 380,000 there. So you can see the numbers are basically pretty close to the same year over year. Average sales, now this is all the sales added up, divided, and then by the number of sales, and you'll see that, you know, Collier County pretty much consistent. Lee County pricing is definitely down a little bit, and as we look at the trend, you can see that Lee County year over year has kind of held steady, but recently it's been starting to drop more. I do think that some of this is the fact that there's a lot of people that are just kind of waiting on interest rates and watching, and the homes that are selling are the lower priced homes. Definitely Cape Coral, we're seeing not a whole lot of activity, so pricing is being dropped consistently. Same thing in Collier County. You see the curve again, average sales sometimes can be really thrown off by what is being purchased during that period. If you have a whole lot of $1 million sales, your average sales is going to go up. If you don't have a whole lot of those $1 million sales, or $3 million or $4 million sales, where you are pretty common in Collier County, obviously that's going to throw your numbers off, or make it look like a different picture, I should say. Days on the market. This is an important one for if you're really considering selling, because this tells you when you really should think about hitting the market. Now, I'll tell you, I have, in the last 2 months, I've had 2 listings that have gone under contract in under 30 days. That home was beautiful, but it was also priced right. And then I had another one that went under contract in 27 days. Again, priced right, presented really nice, and you know, we did the marketing plan and got it under contract in less than 30 days. Now, you know, when you look at the median days, Lee County is at 49 days, Collier County is at 64 days. Obviously that is considerably up from 2023. When you look at the average numbers, 72 days for Lee County, 83 days for Collier County. Now again, average days, there is some impact from the new construction homes that are on the market in the Golden Gate Estates and Cape Coral for Lee County. You know, these homes are put onto the market very early in the building process, and they do tend to sit longer. But you know, again, interest rates and world events are definitely slowing down the buying process for a lot of individuals. So we are definitely seeing a slower or a longer time frame on the market. Now, interest rates drop, and we could see a lot of the pent-up demand, a lot of people that have been sitting on the fence waiting for interest rates to drop. We're going to see those people return to the market here very quickly, and you know, and the question is do we really have enough inventory for that? Average days on market here, as before we get into inventory, looking at the average days, here's the trend. You can just see that from 2023, it's just been sliding up, getting longer and longer. Months of supply. This is an important number if you are a buyer and a seller, really, is to know whether we look at these numbers and say, okay, are we in a buyer's market or are we in a seller's market? Typically, lower supply indicates seller market. Higher supply or higher inventory, buyer's market. Well, both Lee County and Collier County are basically at 6 months worth of inventory. Really is neutral. Neither a buyer's market or a seller's market. Of course, interest rates and everything also goes into those factors. The recent changes in the rules when it comes to real estate obviously are playing into this as well. But when we look at the months of supply, Collier County had very much been a buyer's market for most of 2024. Now we're seeing the inventory starting to dip down and it becoming a little bit more of a neutral market, or a little bit more, you could say, seller's market. But again, I don't know that I would call it a seller's market. What do these numbers say to us? Well, they basically say, if you're listening to a lot of the news and reading articles, they say, you know, Southwest Florida's real estate market is drying up and there's problems. Well, the reality is people are still buying homes, they're still selling homes every single day. And if you are thinking about selling your home, planning ahead is super important. The earlier you get a start on planning and getting ready to sell, the better chance you have of getting the highest dollar possible for your home. That's why I have my Sell It Stress Free system, and I'd love to tell you a little bit more about that. You can visit sellitstressfree.com or call me at 239-450-5786. If you are thinking about buying a home here, or maybe you're thinking about upgrading out of your current Southwest Florida home and then buying a larger or more suitable home for you here in Southwest Florida, or you're out of state and you're thinking about moving to Southwest Florida, Naples, Ave Maria, Golden Gate Estates, Bonita Springs, Estero, Cape Coral, Fort Myers, all of this area, I know it very well, and I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and help you find your perfect Southwest Florida home. Give me a call today at 239-450-5786, and don't forget, like this video, comment below, give me your thoughts on what you think of the Southwest Florida real estate market.